What's up, guys? Just about got it out. I got to looking and I figured out that I could get a little bit of an angle on it, then raise the front of the engine up once I got it started up out of there with my little makeshift engine leveler. I've got one of the regular ones, but it takes up so much space between the boom on the engine hoist and the top of the engine block that by the time you got it on there, the thing would have been hitting the ceiling before I got it clear of the car. But I've just about got it out of there now, but you talk about close. I mean, it's going to come out of there, and I'm probably going to end up back against my tool cabinet, and once I get back clear of the firewall right there, I'm going to let the rear end of the car down and push the car backwards toward the back door enough to get it out from underneath. But that's something I figured out that would help a lot, is once I got everything loose under the car, I let the front of the car back down on the ground, and having the rear end raised up help give clearance for the transmission whenever you drop it down toward the ground. I took the transmission cross member out last once I got the engine and everything bolted up to the engine hoist and got the motor mounts loose, and everything worked out relatively well. This is actually, with the heads and stuff off, just about the center of gravity where I've got this thing hooked up, so it didn't take very little to pick the front of the engine block up to get it angled up out of there. So I'm going to finish getting this thing pushed out, and I'll bring you guys back in a little while. See ya. Success. Got it out without having to move the car. You talk about down to a matter of fractions of an inch. I already got the transmission uncoupled. Got it sitting on one of my car dollies, for lack of a better word. Got the torque converter and stuff kind of wired in there so it won't fall out. I'll bring my truck up here in a few minutes and load that thing up, and then try and drop it off Monday morning, get the transmission placed so I can get started on it. Then I got to raise this thing up, put it back on some sort of a rolling dolly to get it out of the garage. Then I'll have to disassemble the engine stand, which is what I had to do to get it in here. Take it back around here where the replacement engine is, outside here. And set it up on probably one of those little dollies, roll it around to the front of the car, then move the engine's hoist back around to the front. I tell you what, it's tough whenever you got a two-car garage and you got two cars in it trying to work with all this stuff too. So, but anyway, I'll get it done. Try and get everything back together and get it ready to go back in as soon as I get the transmission back from the transmission rebuilder. Once I get that from him, I can go ahead and make the engine and transmission, put it all back in as an assembly. Appreciate all the comments on the previous video. Appreciate everybody watching the videos and making the comments. It's really wonderful to talk to you guys. So with that, I think I'm going to go get cleaned up, get a bite of lunch, and come back up here and see what else I can do. Probably start trying to get the engine bay cleaned up. It's pretty nasty down in there with all that oil residue and stuff that had leaked out of the engine. Not to mention all my greasy handprints. I was trying to put the towels over the fenders so I could protect what's left of the paint. But down in here, I mean, it's just filthy. So I'm going to try to clean up what I can. That way if I have any further leaks or anything else going on, I'll be able to tell it, because there's just so much oil and stuff down in here now. And I hate putting stuff back together dirty. When I'm done fixing something, I want it to look like it's been repaired and look like brand new if at all possible. So with that, I'll bring you guys back when I got you something else to show you. Take care. I was on my way back down to the house to have lunch after this last video, and lo and behold, I think it's the brake lines for the Jeep. Yay! Left it on my front porch here. Couldn't have been better timing. I got the engine out, and it was kind of the stopping point to try and get that cleaned up. Now I can actually see if I can get the Jeep fixed. Fantastic. That's awesome. They said they were back ordered. They must not have been back ordered too long. So it's a good deal that got those things. So now I can try and at least get one of our vehicles running today. It's Saturday, and I'm kind of surprised that thing arrived today. Well, I'll see you guys later. Take care.